The cool thing about physics is that's one of the first times like the math you've been learning all your life is applied to real life things.
Makes sense.
So incredible.
Good teacher there. Solid. Outside, getting out.
Rainy.
Umbrella.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I didn't make it rain in the studio, but I'm working on it outside. Yeah, since midnight we have seen nearly a ½ an inch of rainfall in Hebronville. Alice is creeping up there at about 4/10. Similar story in Falfurrias, Kingsville, right at a ½ an inch. Corpus Christi, we picked up just over a 1/10 of an inch right there at 51/100ths of an inch. So we're getting some rain. It's light. It's not going to cause any major issues as you're headed out and about this morning in terms of flooding, but you may need to take it a little bit slow on our roadways. Things will be damp. Make sure you're braking with enough time and so forth, but just drive cautiously. Be prepared to use some light windshield wiper activity. The rain is beginning to shift a little bit off to our east, so it's going to start to clear, which we're seeing now up into portions of Duval County. That's going to, and Webb County rather, that's going to start to clear from the west to the east throughout the day today as we slowly see our rain tapering off. So the morning is when I'm expecting the most of this light rainfall. Again, it's all going to be light the entire time, but by this afternoon, so by lunchtime, we're talking widely scattered rain, and then into the afternoon, isolated showers tapering off into the overnight hours. A slight chance for a few near coast storms try to develop tomorrow, but here's why we're seeing all the rain. You can see this nice big dip in the jet stream right here. So we're getting that Pacific jet pumping that Pacific moisture up into South Texas, and with the help of remnants of Lydia, this moisture stream has an abundance of it. And so we're going to continue to see the rain until we start to see some of that drier air sneaking in. So rain from this disturbance right here in the Gulf of Mexico no longer being monitored for any potential tropical development, but that's only going to move to Florida. So that's not anything we're watching. But look at this coming into the Pacific Northwest. We've got our next cold front on the way. That's only going to bring in that dry air to Texas. And so we're going to cool things off before that cold front gets to us, though. Things are going to heat up quite nicely there on Friday. Highs back in the 90s. We fall back into the mid to low 80s behind the front. And my favorite thing about this cold front has to be that our dew points fall as well. So we will be rather steamy Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but after the front moves through, we start to see those comfortable levels returning on our muggy meter, which will feel oh so nice, just in time for your weekend as well. Saturday, we are going to be breezy. Notice that wind shift out of the northeast. That's going to come with the front passing through. As far as our waves are reacting with that weak disturbance in the Gulf, we're going to see higher waves picking up throughout the day today, up to 5 feet by this afternoon, falling through Friday until that next front passes through. We'll see some waves back closer to around 4 feet. Doesn't look like we're going to get that sweet offshore wind, though, more of a northeast wind. So here's what we're tracking. Throughout the morning, we're still going to be in that tropical moisture stream. Heading into this afternoon, we're noticing much of the rainfall with that weak disturbance in the Gulf shifting toward Florida and portions of the southeast. That front moves through. Ahead of the front, we get southerly winds that are really going to warm us up. Behind the front, that drier, cooler air moves in. Now, Saturday, we're watching a few clouds may try to stick in the area, but as we continue to see those northerly winds pushing through, I do think we'll be mostly sunny, especially right around the time of that solar eclipse and heading into the afternoon. Lots of sunshine by Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. It's going to feel great as well with those lower dew points.